It sends an electrical signal, which in turn operates a solenoid inside this pillar. Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of vbuilds. So our Scorpio today is day 11 of our Scorpio build, and then the front is complete. Everything is set in place and looking nice and beautiful. Wrap is left, that we'll do later, but for now today we'll start with the back part of our Scorpio. So I'll take off the back door today, and then we see how much we can proceed today, but at least I'm gonna take off the back door first. So let's do it. Oops, no place, lack of workspace, so I'll have to move my Honda City first, and once it's out of the way, there's one more behind it. So once these two are out of the way, then we can start working on our Scorpio again. जगह खाली, अब करते हैं इसको शुरू। So let's start by removing the old tailgate, and in order to remove it, we'll take it off from the hinges. The hinges are same in the old and the new tailgate, so that's why we'll take it off not from the body but from the door. We'll remove the hinges. So let's start by removing this door trim first, and then we can proceed. Here we have our door trim out, and in order to remove the hinges, we have these three bolts, one, two, three, actually four, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 up, 4 down. Let's take off all these bolts and move on. So I have removed 3 bolts from up and down, and I've left 1 bolt right there so that I can remove the wiring and everything first, and then later take off the tailgate altogether. We'll remove 1 bolt and take it out. So we have this wire from the lock, and then this wire is from one of the speakers. Now moving on to the wiper motor, we have taken out, this is the wire from the wiper motor, and this is the other wire from the speaker right there. Now wiring yeah, okay, so now there is this wire as well. I'm not sure where it is coming from. I'll have to see. Not sure, there's nothing left. Oh yeah, it's from the defogger for the back window, so this wire goes right here for the defogger. So now with that, all the wires are out from the tailgate, so we can move on to removing it completely from the body. So we just need to open the last 2 bolts that we left. So it's quite heavy and it will just fall down if I remove the other bolt as well. So I'll have to place something or give it some support before removing the other bolt. Okay. So the tailgate is out, nice and easy. And now moving on, let's take off the back lights and then the back bumper as well. Let's do it. Before moving forward, we'll also need to take off the rubber beading. So I'm checking based on the new light. It has only two bolts right there, 1 and 2. So this one also should have two bolts because they have exact fitting. Rest of them are for the bulbs and everything. Out it is. There were actually three bolts, unlike we saw in the new one. Yes. Yeah, so right out it comes. So we remove the three bolts. Now we just have to take off the wiring and then the light will be disconnected. But actually there are just bulb holders. We don't have to take off the wiring. ये दो आ गया indicator का. And just like that we can pull off all the bulbs out and the light is disconnected. Here it is. This is the old light disconnected from the body. The bolts were a bit tricky to unscrew, but otherwise it is very easy. Right side. So my wrench fell down inside while taking off the screw and man, such a drag. I'm not sure how to take it out now. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. It's down there. Finally, I was able to take it out. Now, why I was calling it tricky is because if you see, because of the tight space, there's only a little bit of wrench movement that is available. So it's a bit tricky to take off the bolts now. Time for the light to come out. Have you ever wondered how a fuel filler cap, electric fuel filler cap, I should say, works? So what happens is this opens electrically, and there are manual types and electrical types. This is electrical. How it works is when you press a button on the dashboard, it just sends an electrical signal it sends a positive electrical signal to a solenoid. You see right there is a button which we press. So when you press that button, it sends the electrical signal to the solenoid, which is placed right here. And as soon as the solenoid is energized, you see it pulls on a wire which is connected to the lock. So I'm not sure, let me focus a bit. Yeah, I guess you can see it now. So right there is the wire which is pulled by this solenoid up top. When it pulls this wire, it let me show just like this. So when it pulls this wire like that, it just unlocks because the wire is connected to the lock. It unlocks, and this is how a fuel filler cap is opened. You check this out. I'll just close it now. So this is all mechanism. It wasn't working properly earlier because we had to press the button like 5-6 times only, then it was able to open it. But that was because the wire connected to the solenoid was loose. Let me show you how it was. If you can see, it was it fell like that. So now I'm just pushing it forward and bend it using a plier, and then it will be tight enough. So so we'll be able to open the fuel filler cap in one go. So that also got fixed while doing this. So basically, if you don't know, we are doing this conversion to our Scorpio. This is a 2006 model CRDI Scorpio. We are converting it to Scorpio S11 2023. And you check this out, all the panel gaps, the front is complete, or there is no panel gaps, nothing. The bumper, the grill, and everything is connected right there. And today we are working on the tailgate. So we have removed the tailgate, and we'll the lights, etc., and we'll fix it now. We'll convert it to absolutely new. There is our new tailgate. The conversion is going good. So if you are interested, just like, share, subscribe. I your support means a lot to me, and I hope I will see you in a lot of upcoming videos. If you are liking this, just make sure to leave a comment. Here is our old new tailgate. Now let's get it ready for installation. So let's start the prep work on our tailgate. So by prep work, what I mean is, since our car is white, we need to paint it white from inside. Outside, I'm not concerned about it right now, because I'll do the outside everything in one go later. So for now, we'll just paint it black so that it matches with sorry, white, so that it matches with the interior. And anyways, we'll work on the interior later, so I'm not concerned about doing it with perfectly. Just it shouldn't look black from the inside. That would look bad, so I'll just paint it white. Let's do it. Let's start by masking it. We have our masking tape and newspaper. So the prep work is done, and what we have done is we have masked the windshield, which we don't want to paint, obviously, and there was some repair work right there, so I had to sand it smooth. So that's done. So now we can start painting it white. So let's do it. I'm going to use this can spray paint. Don't complain about it, because eventually we are going to repaint it later when we work on the interior, and finishing we will do later. This is just to show white color. All done. Now let's start installing the tailgate. Let's see if we are able to close it or not. Over here. Perfect. Ta-da. If you like this video, please consider subscribing.
This guy's not slowing down. Yeah, that's confirmed. He's not stopping. Code 3.